Right, students who are in the online, am I audible, students? Am I audible, students, all of you? Okay, so now it's a time to see. Um, a few last class I completed about total loops concept thoroughly, students. So I want to do some more example today. Of course, today I need to start according to my schedule. I need to start functions according to my schedule. ఎందుకు మాట్లాడుతున్నాను నువ్వు నా కళ్ళు చూస్తున్నావు కదా. You're looking at talking and looking at me, talking and looking at me, correct? And you're saying not talking. Read. After coming to home class, you try to read. Making noise, no use. So here, students, in this place, if you look at this concepts was completed, all these things. So some extra example I want to tell you before entering into the functions. Of course, I can straightforward enter into the functions, but I want to tell you some more 3-4 examples I want to cover, which is very important in programming part. Okay, right. Open the notes. So today I will tell you some more examples on loops only. Next class I will start the functions concept. Okay, right. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will validate, which will validate, which will validate whether the citizen is eligible to vote, whether the citizen is eligible to vote or not, which will validate whether the citizen is eligible to vote or not, whether the citizen is eligible to vote or not. So I'm going to cover one important model of example. Try to follow. So that part I'm going to write it. So I'm going to take up now. Go to the PyCharm. That is actually very simple example, but don't think that simple format. Because when you go to deep hidden cases, deep hidden test cases, that gives you problem, students. That gives you problem for you. So go to this PyCharm now. So close this part. So I will take it, a new project. Of course, already there. Hmm? PyCharm projects. In that, 11 name there, not there. Created here or not? 11 a.m. Shall go to PyCharm projects. 11 a.m. loops. So this is the project what we have taken it. We already did this example. What is this? So this things we already discussed lot more things, ma. So I want to take up some more miscellaneous example. Voter example 1.py. This is actually very simple way you can do it. So, but my expectation will be something different. My expectation will be something different. It gives some small point problem here. It's our last class, right? So it is giving this. Okay. So this is our last class examples. Okay. So go to back to this voter example 1.py. There I would like to take age is equal to int of input of. My intention is not to tell this example. I want to tell you something more different today. Enter your age. Enter your age. So what you write it, actually there is a very simple example. Age greater than or equal to 18, and you will say what? So I'm going to write it. I'm going to write it something like this. Years citizen, years citizen, citizen, citizen is eligible to vote. Eligible to vote. Dot format of hmm, dot format of age. Okay. I will write it else students here else. So there I'm going to write it. Years a citizen is not eligible to vote. This is what we used to write the code. According to the problem, you used to write like that. A normal student will write like this. Something 16 is not eligible to vote. It is not eligible to vote. Not eligible to vote. If I enter the value called something 22, he is eligible to vote. So with this, task will be over. It is what college student will do. But in real time standards, it will be something different. But when you go to this place, students carefully follow Gmail. I'm taking one account here. There I'm trying to enter username I'm entering. This password directly I'm entering something like this. So password I entered wrong here, for example. Means here if I run my code, if I am entering the wrong value 14 years, if I enter, you are printing the message. This is what an academic student will do. It is here doing what in this place I am entering wrong password. Whenever I enter wrong password, it will tell to me wrong password. It will show the box once again to enter the password again. That is what I am expecting today. So it is showing the wrong password and showing once again to enter that. This is what approach I want. Did you understand this? This is what I am expecting. So wrong I want to show plus I want to display once again. That is what is the model I want to tell. This is a very important model in the industry. So if I enter something correct, if I enter something correct, it will go to where my inbox directly it will go. It will go to my directly inbox. So if I enter anything invalid, it will show the message and then showing that if I enter anything, if I this is what I entered it. So I'll say sign out of this. So I'm saying sign out of this and coming out of this entire thing. Similar manner, whenever you are entering wrong, I should ask the user to enter again. Whenever again entering wrong, again I will show enter your age, enter your age. If I enter correct, I need to stop taking that and I will display that eligible to vote. Did you understand that? That is what I'm trying to take it. It's a normal. What I'm expecting today is something like this. So try to go for it new. So I'm taking voter example 2.py, voter example 2.py. There I'm going to write 2.py. Now start. Same message will be same. I will take the same message. Here I'm going to take it. Done. Now I'm going to ask you if age less than less than or equal to or less than 18, less than 18 or less than 18 or age greater than 100, more than 100 years I will say invalid, less than 18 also I will say invalid. Any one of it is invalid. I think you are following me. Any one is called what? Invalid. Age less than 18, age greater than 100. Any one is that. What I will say? Print of. What I will say here? Years citizen. years a citizen, I will write it, is not eligible to vote. Not eligible to vote. Not eligible to vote. After that, I want to make it to go to back to what? Loop, make it to go to this to ask again. Enter your correct age. Enter your correct age. Correct age. Format of what? Age. After this is given, I have to make it to go to once again to this place. Are you following? So how do you go back to this place again? I have to use a loop or not? Which loop? That is a question mark. If I use a for loop, definitely I need to write one variable name in some iterable object compulsory I need to write it. So iterable object I don't have here, right? I don't have an iterable object here. And that too iterable object contains some number of values. So loop will execute only that many number of values. Correct? Loop will execute that many number of values only. It cannot execute infinitely. To make it to execute infinitely, the other than the for loop is called while loop I am using. In the while loop, what should I write it? Some test condition I need to write it. Some test condition. What is the test condition? If I write any I less than or equal to something, something, if I write it, it will also execute for a finite number of times. But I want to write it what? Continuously it should be true. Continuously it should be true. I will write the value called what? True. True. This is what I am expecting today. I think last class also I said this example to you. While true. While true means what? Continuously it will be true. Or you can write any kind of value. KVR I am writing. It is a string data. It is a string data. Length of the string will be considered. That is called 3. 3 means what? It is a non-zero. Non-zero means true always. It will go on executing. If it is else, what I will do? I'll say break. I'll say break. Once you say break, it is coming out of the loop. I'm going to write your age. I'm going to write it. And eligible to vote. Eligible to vote. I can write it. Dot format of what? Age. I can write it. I think you are following this. This model is very, very important. Execute students. So I'm going to say, students, you try to follow the flow also. Enter your age 15. 15. Line number 2 entered inside the loop. Line number 3 accepted. What is this now? 15 less than 18. Come on. False. Not even Mohan Baud. Everyone false. 15 less than 18. True. 15 greater than 100. False. True or false? True or false? False. Completely out of order. So R operator. So what is the answer? True. What is the value printed? 15 years eligible to vote is not possible. It is invalid age and it is not executing else part. It will go to the loop again. What is the loop again? Again true. Again asking. So see that 15 years eligible to vote is invalid. I'll say something like 17. I say 17. Same. I say minus 45. Also what? Invalid. I say 101. 101 less than 18. 101 less than 18. 101 greater than 100. True. True. True means what? 101 is citizen also not eligible to vote because whose helper will do voting. Enter your correct age. So you are entering something like 18. 18 less than 80. False. 18 greater than 100. False or false? False. Come to where? Else. You can write break. Break and then continue coming out. And your age is 18. Eligible to vote. ఎలా రాసుకోవచ్చు? You can write greater than or equal to 18 and what? Less than or equal to, less than or equal to, here I will write what? And I can write it. This one you write it here. This one you can write it here. And this statement you write below. And if why I am saying all these things, because you should be a good problem solving developer. If any task is given, you must able to do perfectly. These are all called hidden test cases in the industry. Execute it, same to same. Some 13 years, not eligible to vote. Some minus 45, not eligible to vote. 101, not eligible to vote. 99 years, he is eligible to vote. Are you following? This is what I am expecting today. In general, you can write even 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 also. Infinitely true, I want to make it. To make it infinitely true, as a standard solution, I will write what? While true. Is it clear or not clear? While true, I made it. This is done. And age, and you got it. So this is what pattern I will follow for which purpose? Infinite looping purpose. Is it clear? Online students, is it clear for all of you? Is this model is clear for all of you? So you can write this statement even inside. Here you can write it and you can say what breaking. You can do here like this. Say something like 14. Say something like 14. Say something like 17. Say something like 102. Say something like 98 years. Now it is breaking. So answer is like this. So once we practice well, you can do any such type of coding. Okay now? Right. Next. Write a Python program. Let us go to the bigger program now. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will implement the following. Which will implement the following. Which will implement the following. Yeah. Look at that now, all of you. First one. You look at first. Accept. First you look at this. Later you can write it. All of you look at students. Accept student number, student number, student name, student name, and marks in three subjects. Marks in three subjects. C marks, 100 marks. CPP marks, 100 marks. Python marks, 100 marks. You are accepting. The paper is called what? 100 marks. More than 100 marks entered, not allowed. More than 100 marks entered, not allowed. Negative marks, not allowed. You need to take care because these are all called validations we can call. Second, next you need to do, look at, don't write. Compute, compute. I'm going to write it. Compute total marks, total marks, total marks. Here, TOT marks is equal to, TOT marks is equal to CM plus CPPM plus, next is called what? Python marks. And percentage of marks, percentage of marks is equal to, I will write it in the bracket, percent is equal to, what is that? TOT marks by, TOT marks by 300, 300 into a modulu into what? 100. Percentage would తెలియదు. So, got it. Now I'll go to third one, which is a very important. Decide the grade. Decide the grade. Which grading I am taking? Fail and pass. And that too in pass, there are multiple divisions are there. First, I will go for the decide the grade. What is the grade now? Under that one sub point I am writing. If any student, any student gets, any student gets less than 40, 40 percentage we are taking, less than 40 in any one of the subject, in any one of the subject, then give, give grade is equal to, grade is equal to what? Fail. Give grade is equal to fail. Right? Next, if second one is called what? If all students gets, if any student gets more than 40 in all subjects, if any students gets more than 40, gets more than 40, more than or equal to 40, more than or equal to 40, Then you are going to write some more subconditions. What is that? If the percent, or it's your wish. If I want to give the grading is what distinction. This is my complex conditions I am using. Distinction I want to use. First I want to use. Second I want to use. Second I want to use. Next I want to use what? Third. I want to use like this. I want to go for it. మీ ఇష్టం. You take either a total marks basis or percentage basis. Now I'm taking me ఇష్టం. It's your choice, whatever you like it. So if the total marks ranges ranges between ranges between 250 to 300 to 250, between 300 to between 300 and 250, between ranges to 250. ఇలా రాస్తాను. Ranges directly I will write it. Something like 250 comma what 300. In this case, both of them are inclusive, then give what is that? Distinction. Give distinction as grade. Give distinction as grade. Next I will go to, if the next is called what? If the grade is going to be called what? If the total marks lies within what? 200 to what? 250. ఇక్కడ నేను ఏదో రాస్తాను 301 రాస్తాను. 301 means what? 300. Range concept. 250. 250 means up to 249. Give the grade as what? First. You give the grade as first. Important. Next I will go to another one. What is the next one? C I am going to take it. If the total marks ranges between what? 150 to what? 200. Then gives which one? Second as grade. Next, you need to. What is the next? మొద్దులు 100 ఎట్లా అవుతాయి? మొద్దు 120. కొద్దిగా ఉండాలి కదా మీకు. సంథింగ్ మస్ట్ బి దేర్. 100 ఎట్లా అవుతుంది? మొద్దు. సో 40. More than or equal to 40. Minimum marks 40 is getting. If 100 marks is coming, is a fail now. Fail candidate, right? See, మీకు అది కూడా లేదు. ఏం చదువుతారు మీరంతా? సో 40 పాస్, అనదర్ 40 పాస్, అనదర్ 40 పాస్. మీ బ్యాచ్ ఇది. 40 plus 40. It is called what? 120 is a minimum pass. If they get 100 marks means what? Fail only. 120 to what? 150. That is called 149. Give what? Third as grade. And next I will go for what? Finally, we'll go for fifth one is display student marks report. Which includes all sorts of things: number, name, marks, total marks, percentage of marks, and everything. I hope you are understanding. Copy down this, all of you. After completion of it, students, online students, you say completed. Then we will move to the coding part. Today I will take up to 12:30 because some electricity maintenance work is going on. రాసుకునేటప్పుడు మాట్లాడకూడదు. మీరు మాట్లాడుకున్నట్టే మీ బుక్స్ మాకు ఇచ్చేసి వెళ్ళండి, బయట కూర్చోండి, మేము రాసేస్తాం మీకు. Give your books to us. We'll write and give you. You sit outside. You talk like. We'll give you your books at the end of the class. Yeah, Rasha, no? Rasha, bring it. నేను మిగతా నోట్స్ ఉంటేది బ్యాగులు ఉందా? ఇప్పుడు ఉందా? ఓకే. రైటింగ్ నోట్స్ ఎవరీ డే. ఇక్కడే కూర్చో. సో కమాన్ ఫాస్ట్. Have executed the last class Roman number system values. Executed. Got output. Have you done the reverse? Homework done. Reverse, entering Roman number and getting normal number. Completed Rishikesh, Sanjay. Okay. Rishikesh Chauhan is completed. Sanjay also completed. Right. Good boys. Bhaskar also completed. Good boy. Vamsi also completed. Vaishnavi also completed. Those who did, Srinath also completed. Those who did not complete, of course, I cannot use that word. If you don't, who are all completed, the people are very good. Those who did not complete, generally I used to use the word, those who did not complete the homeworks, which is given by the teacher, the waste candidates. Nanadute. Right. So take care about it. Now we'll move to the further. Now, Vamshi. Exactly. That's why they don't do it. That's why they don't do it. Right. Now, Ravi Ranjan. Complete, sir, but suspense. There is nothing but you are also not a good boy. Suspense, no suspense is there. Just what I want, only completed I want. Okay, now let us start the discussion now. I'll move to the further. Go to the pie chart now. I'm going to introduce the another kind of thing. Go to this. Once you write the code, you have to execute student. Student marks report. Marks report example 1.py. Marks report example 1.py. So there I'm going to take it. So I accept what here number, name, marks, etc. So generally what you can do in colleges and all, int of what they will do, Input of what they will do? Enter student number. They will enter like this. Next, they will take what here? Name, they will take name. They will write like this. Input of what? Enter student name. Like this, they will write students. Enter student name. They will write. Next is called what? CM is equal to int of input of enter marks in which language? C. Enter marks in C. Next, I will take it CPP. C. This is called what? C. CPP. CPP. This is. Now I will go to PYM. Python. PYM. Enter marks in where? Python. I will take Python. So I think you are following me. So this indicates like that you will write it. You will enter like this. Print of SNO name. Next is called what? CM, CPPM, Python marks. Like that entered. This is what you people can write it both in your academics as well as some number is like this. Name is something like RS. I will write it some 40, some 60, some 90. So sir will enter like that. You will show like this. Okay, now that is well and good. Now this is what you feel that okay, correct. But when you go to software industry, nobody will expect that type of straightforward data. They will expect the hidden test cases. Number is called what? They will enter, suppose for example, 100. Name they are entering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They are accepting. So it is accepting. So program is wrong only. So 45. And the next time going to enter some 56, some 89. So your name is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Huh? So it is an invalid. So name is invalid. Name requires some cases. Name requires some cases to be written. Ingokoti. I will enter the name. Something like I am writing yes 100 I am writing. So it is giving something that is problem. It is one more kind of problem. Marks. They will enter the number 100. They will enter the value like this. And C 100 I am writing. It is also going to be like this. Problem. Now I will enter like this 100 RS. Next I am going to enter C marks 200 I am entering. To 300 I am entering. 400 I am entering. But it is accepting. It is also a problem. So whatever the code you have written, that is all called what? Blunders. But there is no case studies are there. There is no test cases present. No test cases. You have to write clean and maintainable code in the full stack Python developer roles I said. Clean and maintainable code you need to write. So how we wrote the code here? How we write the code here? Like that. I want to write the code. So data validation for what? Accepting SNO. What is the by SNO here? What is the SNO type? Integer data only. It should not contain what data? Strings and all. Strings and all should not be allowed. How do you write it? I am taking SNO is equal to input of, I am writing here, enter student number. Enter student number I am taking. For example, that student number should not be already if you know the subject, domain knowledge could undale. Student number should be positive values. No negative value, no zero value. Assume that your college numbers, for example, you take it 100 to 200. For example, you are giving range also 100 to 200 numbers. So you are entering here called what? Int of you are converting. That number should be within the range of what? 100 to 200. 99 entered. I have to ask you what? Enter the number again. If they enter 300 again, enter the number again. If they enter minus 150, enter the number again. If they enter the 0, enter the number again. How to write? As I already said to you, while true, inside of that, now I am writing here. Enter the student number. I am writing if S and O, S and O greater than or equal to 100 and S and O less than or equal to 200, say what? Break. Break. You say next what? Print of what? Backslash T is invalid student number. Invalid student number. Invalid student number of what here? S and O. Are you getting? This is a validation for that. Still, if I go to further, I will take student number is always integer I am taking. In further, they may enter yes 100 also. They may enter ABC also. They may enter a PQR also. అది కూడా చూపిస్తుంది మీకు. But that is the next chapter related. Print of what? SNO I am writing. After breaking, you are printing that. Try to run this. Try to understand. It is a 201. 201 is called what? Invalid number. 99 invalid number minus 150 invalid number. Are you getting me? Next I'm going to write it here 400. This is invalid number. I will say 150 now, breaking and then printing 150. Are you getting? Yes. Suppose you are going to write it some more things also. What is that? Try. I'm writing. Already you know value error. Already I said to you value error. You need to remember that. That is very important. Where I said value error? In typecasting mechanisms, I said. Typecasting mechanism times int of, float of, bool of, that time I said. So print of I am writing, print of I am writing is invalid student number, invalid SNO, STNO, because it contains, it contains, it contains STRs, symbols, ALNUMs. Try again. Try again. Students, dot format of what? SNO. Dot format of SNO. Be careful about it. Try to run this. See this now. I will say S100. S100. What is coming? SNO. SNO. So it is okay. So I will write it invalid student number because it is an exception is coming here only. I will better to write without that invalid student number or don't enter ALNUMs and etc. You try to run it something like S100. You will get it as what? Invalid student number. It contains STRs and all those things should not be allowed. Something like what ABC. What is coming? Not allowed. Some dollar and all those things you are entering. Something like that. Not allowed. 99 I am entering. Not allowed. 201 I am entering. Not allowed. 185 I am allowed entering, which is allowed. So coming out and then printing. It is subjective. This is a way to write the validation test cases. I think you are following me. So this is one thing. Like that, you need to write it. This try, except this I'm going to tell you in the concept of what? Exception handling. There I'm going to tell you. Right now, what is possible at this point of time, I am able to tell you here. I hope you are getting me. So let us move to the further. Online students, is it clear for you? This type of validation is clear for you. Now I'm going to enter into the data validation for what? Name. Yes, name. You can write it. Name. And how do you write the data validation for name? Do you remember that already in our class? Validation, data, name validation, I said or not? Right. And last student, Lepanan. You're sleeping. Sleeping. Correct? You are sleeping. Correct? Stand up. I'm observing here. Sleeping. So try to listen. Come to the point, stand up for a few minutes, you stand up, sleep will go. Data validation for accepting what? Yes name. Now I want to accept the yes name. Already I said the code. Validating the name in the class. Explain. Do you remember that? Well, and so I said to you in our looping concept, somewhere else I said to you name validation concept. maybe break or something I said. If we remember it, if we go to the place, name validation, enter the name, Guido Van Rossum, splitting that, then is all for, it's already explained, saying no, don't remember subject and saying no. Again, I will write, look at the code, first name is equal to input of what? Enter your name, enter your name. So this is the name I am taking. This S name contains what? Suppose if I enter Guido Van Rossum, this is called what? Valid. Because the purely what is containing alphabets. Suppose if it is containing something like 2, this is called what? Invalid. How do you do this now? I said, how do you do this now? Online students, మీరు ఎప్పుడైనా చదివితే కదా వచ్చేది. So you need to write, I will write the code here. What is equal to test name dot, I'm writing the code for what? Split off. Split function explained already. ఇది కూడా ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేయలేదా? మనకి ఏమైనా గుర్తుంటే కదా. స్ట్రింగ్ హ్యాండ్లింగ్ పార్ట్ 2. Split off. Split off is called what? 3 words will be coming. 3 words will come. That words will contain 3 words. What are the words here? What are the words contains? Guido is one word. Next is called what? Guido is one word. Next is called van is one more word. Rosam is called one more word. Now I want to take it. Guido. Is it a valid one? Yes. Is it VA2N valid one? No. That means I need to say enter your name again. So I need to write it. How do I write it? For word in where? Words. For word in words. If not word dot is alpha. Not word dot is alpha. Suppose Guido. Guido dot is alpha. True. Not means what? False. False means it is going to be for that time Guido is valid. Go to word. What is the word here? VA2N. VA2N dot is alpha. False. Not means what? True. True means I need to say result is equal to false. I need to write it break. I need to say break. That is nothing but invalid person is an invalid person. And before that, what I will do? RES is equal to true. I will write it. RES is equal to true. I will write it as what? While true, I will write. While true, I will write it. Here I will write it. Once you break, this is an outer for loop, this is an inner for loop. Sit down. Break. So this is going to come out of this inner for loop. If RES, prime number logic, so many logics of the same program also I said. If it is RES, RES means what? True in the case of successful name. If it is a false, what I will do? If it is true, I will say here break. I'll say break. This break will come out of which loop? While loop. This break is coming out of which loop? For loop. If it is break, else I am writing, or need not to write else even. Print of, I will say here is which name? Invalid name. Try again. Invalid name. Try again. This is called a try again. So dot format of what? Yes name. Yes name here. This type of coding no teacher can tell you except in this class. Because they will write the code how I wrote in the beginning. Number is equal to name is equal to like that. This validation code, if you don't write it, you cannot qualify in any of the company. Any company, if you go, they will expect validations. You take any hacker rank, lead code examples, you take, these are all models of that. So once you are breaking that, it is a valid and you are coming out line number 21. I am writing SNO was already validated. Yes name also I am taking here. Try to run this validation of name. Execute. The number is 201. That is anyhow invalid. I'll say 150. Yes. Enter your name. I'm going to say Guido VA2N Rosam. What is this is coming? Guido VA2N is invalid name. Try again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2. What is that? Invalid name, try again. ఏం బాబు మధు బాబులు అర్థమవుతుందా? Dollar, hash and etc. Like this I said. What is this again? Invalid name, try again. I will not enter anything. I will not enter anything. What is that now? Invalid name, try again. I will write space, 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 space. Invalid name, try again. Everything so perfect. Enter your name now. Enter your name. I am entering here. Guido Van Rossum. Perfect. So I'm getting is also coming here. Guido Van Rossum invalid. Why this is coming like that? So here you go to this place. Here I need to write it. I need to say res is equal to false. You are coming to this place. 1 minute. Break. This res is called what? Beginning true. True here. Guido Van Rossum. Continuously this is the one. Coming out of that res is true. And you need to break it. Once you say res, indentation part, res is true. Breaking. Breaking means it should come out of it. Try to run once again. So enter the number 150. So there I will write it. Ramesh Kumar. So it is going to give you 150 Ramesh Kumar. Okay. Then why it is giving that? Wrong data you enter. 150 is okay. So Ramesh 1 Kumar, invalid name. Okay. That is nothing but it is going for not alpha. Breaking out of it. Invalid name. Next Ramesh Kumar. Some hash. It is also invalid name. Ramesh Kumar. Some name. Enter correctly. So it is going to give invalid name. Where is the problem? So not is alpha. Res. Invalid name. Guido Van Rossum. So you are getting invalid name that also. That means it is getting false, false, false. When it is breaking, res is true. Invalid name, break. If it is coming here, false means it is printing here. It is going to this place. Again, name is coming. Name, word, words in words, is alpha. If it is correct, well. So if it is first time it is executing, second time it is becoming that, what I am doing is I will write res is equal to true inside the loop. Res is equal to true inside the loop. That works fine. So run this. Execute 150. So Guido Van to Rosum. Invalid name. Guido VA and ROSS dollar M. Invalid name. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. invalid name, space, invalid name, your name, that also is coming here. Invalid name, space also is coming. Space also it is coming. What is that? Space also I don't want to take it. What I will write or what I will take, this is one thing. I need to take what also? Space also I need to take it. This is one thing. Here I will write it. What is the next? This is one condition. One more condition is what? Or I will write it. Word dot is space. Word dot is space. Word dot is space. Is space. Try to run 150. Next is called what you know? Guido Van Rossum. So there I got it. Okay. Guys, anyhow it is done. 150. Guido Van Rossum 2. Invalid name. Space. It is also taking space. So here it is written. Hmm? This is the one. Not is one thing or space. This is alpha. Space is accepted here. This space also should not be allowed. What I do is this part in the beginning only I will write it. If sname dot is a space, if that is the case, I will write it. Invalid name I will write it. I will take up this, or I can write don't enter space for your name. Don't enter space for name. What is this now? Try again. Try this. I wrote it. In this place, I will write else. Else I will write. This is an else part. I wrote it. And one more I will write it. One more I will write it. L if len of what? Yes name is equal to 0. You must enter your name. You must enter your name. I will write it. You must enter your name. Try again. Other than that, if it is coming, it will come to this place. Right. Let us run this code. Say 150. Say don't enter anything. You must enter space for your name. Wrong message. Don't enter space for your name. Okay, correct. You must enter. You should not enter. You should not enter space for your name. E space. Okay. You must enter. I copied pasted. No, that's why. You must enter your name. That's all. Must enter your name. Enter your name. So try to run all the validations. 150. Space. Don't enter space for your name. Just enter your name. I'll say Guido, that the first two things are satisfied. Guido, VA to N, row sum here, VA to N, etc. Got it? Got it. Next, Guido, VAN, row sum, some dollar. Also said what? Invalid name. Also said invalid name. I said Guido, when, row sum. So got it. Getting around. Yes. So burra panjali, but you have to apply. Because if I write simply, name is equal to input of enter your name means I can complete it. But writing this type of strong code is a genius in coding. Suppose you are writing like this. What is that? You are entering your name as number is 150. Guido, space, van, space, row sum you are entering. What is that printed? With the same only it is printed. Guido van row sum is printed. I don't want to print that. Guido, single space, van, single space, row sum. What you will do? Hmm? ఏం రాదు, మనకు రాదు అది. ఎందుకని? అది అంతే, మనకు చదువులేదు ఫస్ట్. చదువు తప్ప అన్నీ ఉన్నాయి. I will go to, when you come to this S name, when you come to this break, you are writing the perfect one. What is that? S name is equal to whatever the words are there, I'm going to write it. Simply, I will say with a single space, dot what? Join of words. చదువు ఉండాలి ఫస్ట్ దేనికైనా. This is the one, join of that name will is going to come. These words already you split, that you are going to join with the things like this. Try to run this. Enter. మీకు అర్థం కాకపోతే మనం ఏం చేయాలి? ఆల్రెడీ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ దట్ జాయిన్ ఫంక్షన్ అండ్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్. Guido, space, one, space, row sum here. Now I'm going to get it, Guido van row sum. Modulu, are you okay? Right. This is the one you need to use. Join function, so many functions I taught. Right, done. Online students, is it clear? This is the validation for what? Name. This is a validation for student name. This is our real-time coding what we write it. So now I will move to the further. Next validation for what? Next. Come on. Marks got Muddu. Validation for what? Marks in C. Marks in C. How do you write the validation for marks? How many papers marks this C language is? 100 marks. 100 marks. How do you write 100 marks paper logic? If your uncle is there in the exam branch, he will enter 200. Allowed? System will take a, will not take. How do you write it? While true. While true. So what I am writing? CM is equal to int of input of enter marks in C language. Enter marks in which language? C language. How do you write? CM. Already you have written the logic here. The crosshair. Here also I can write CM greater than or equal to 0 and what? CM less than or equal to 100. That is called valid marks or not? Break containing. Break. Otherwise I will continue that, right or not? Like this you can do. So you can do it in another way also. What is that other way? If CM in the range of 0, 101, 0, 101, and my marks are between 0 to 101. So that I can say what? Break. Else I will say else. What is this now? /T is invalid marks. I can say /T invalid marks in which language? C language. Invalid marks in C language. Invalid marks in C language. I'm going to write it. Dot format of CM. Dot format of CM. I hope you are following me. So this is, even you need not write this part. Simply I can write invalid marks in C language and it will continue. It will continue. Again continue. If my marks are 101, 101 in the range of this, false. It will go to line number 31. Go. I will enter something like 95. 95 is in this range. So break it, come out and print the C language marks. CM. Okay, Babu. So CM. Try to run this. Now I'm going to say 150. So Rajesh Kumar. So now I'm going to write a 201. Invalid marks. Minus 3 marks. Invalid marks. 0. Or something like, 101 is invalid marks. Marks in C language is called what? 56. It is printed. This is the data validation part. If they enter other than that any strings or something, I said already here, try and accept. Try and accept. Inka, if you are very good student, and you are very good, too good student, you can apply without try and accept also. Are you too good? Are you too good? Anta ledu. So I'm going to write it. This is one thing. I will write one more logic here. What is that logic I am writing? Here I will write. One more logic I will write it. What that logic is? After this is there, here I will write it. If str of cm, str of cm dot what is alpha, is alpha, is alpha. అర్థమవుతుందా ముద్దులు? Is alpha. What I can say? I need to write what marks? Invalid marks. Invalid marks. I can say invalid marks in C language. Here I will write what? Elif. Elif is alpha. Is alpha. So try to run this. Here I am going to write it. ABC. What is this? ABC is not converting here. ఇక్కడ నేను ఏం చేస్తానంటే I can write like this. Here I can write like this. Here I can write int of what? CM. Int of CM. I will say AB is 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So I will write it Guido Van Rossum. Here I am writing C12. It is going to be giving CM in the range of this. Okay. So if you want to do that, I'll write it. So I will do in this case, just have a look at once. I will write it. In this case, if I will write it, CM dot is digit. This is one logic. I am going to write it. If statement, I will write it. CM of this range is that breaking of that loop. If statement, and then I am writing like that. If you want, you can write and also here. Now, other than that, it will go to simply invalid marks. You go and execute. You see this place 120, something like Raj, something like C max is something like ABC. It is going to be what? ABC is invalid marks. T23 invalid marks. Okay. So I will say 56. 56 is a valid marks. It is subject. It is subject under. Because I explained already the concept of what is digit. అందుకనే ఈ క్లాస్ స్పెషల్. కొత్తగా బ్యాగ్ వేసుకొని వాటర్ బాటిల్ పెట్టుకొని సేమ్ రాదు. యూ హ్యావ్ టు ఫాలో. ఓకే రైట్. సో నెక్స్ట్ డేటా వ్యాలిడేషన్ ఫర్ వాట్? విచ్ వన్? CPP. CPP. CM is which type? STR type. I converted into that and I did. Next, CPP marks this is. Here I am going to write it. CPPM, C++ language. CPPM dot digit. I will say CPP here. Now I am going to write it. Invalid marks in C++ language. CPPM. I will write it what? CPPM. Student. So, say 150. Raj. Next is called C language marks 345. Invalid marks. C45. Invalid marks. KVR. Invalid marks 67. C++ marks. K67. Invalid marks. Remember, are you okay? 78. Perfect. 67, 78. ఇది కోడింగ్. కొత్తగా ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్ లో చుట్టూ తిరిగి ఆడ నేర్చుకొని ఈడ నేర్చుకొని రోడ్ల మడి తిరగడానికి కాదు. యూ హ్యావ్ టు హ్యావ్ సాలిడ్ కోడింగ్ స్టాండర్డ్స్ ఇన్ ద క్లాస్. అండర్స్టాండ్? పలకండి. Is it explained already? Is digit and everything explained or not? Explained. So, don't become Munna by MBBS, okay? Shankar Das MBBS don't become. You become something like a software engineer you become. So, to do that, you need to have strong coding standards. So, here, got it. So, PYM, Python marks, this is Python marks, same. This is PYM, Python language. So, Python language. For this program, I'm keeping lot of logics here. You can just write normally. What is that? Enter Python marks. You only will enter 25, 30. If you come to my company, I will enter P25, I will enter. I will enter ABC. I will enter a KVR. This will not run. I will say, go to home. Every startup you go, this is a coding. This is a coding. This coding, no college student knows. You are the best example. You are also coming from that place only. You need to have validations. Functions are important to use it. So go to that PYM. So come out of that. Now I am using what? PYM. Let's run. Execute. Starting. 201 invalid. 200. Raj 3 invalid. Space. No. No. Not entering. So I am going to enter Rajesh Kumar. Rajesh Kumar. Space. HYD. What is happening? No problem. Rajesh Kumar HYD will be taken together into this is called 123 invalid. K123 invalid. I will say 56 C++ 660 678 invalid. 101 invalid. 56 valid. Python marks 123 50 567 invalid. P23 invalid. 89 is valid. This is subject. By writing only first 3 lines, program is over means that is only Amirpet code. Amirpet code, no MNC is available here. What student will think? They know coding. This is actual meaning of coding. This is called what you need to understand. When you ask ChatGPT to give the code with all validations, you will get like this. To understand this, you require a lot of stuff. Right. Online students, are you there? Are you there? So now I'm going to do this kind of thing. Compute the total marks. Online students, are you there? I think they are not there. Calculate total marks. You are there, okay. I thought that you are sleeping. Total marks. You have your own tensions. Sir is writing the code, but we don't know that. Make me tension luntai. Sir is writing, but we don't know what to do. Chadukole. To study, body will not cooperate. Type error will come. Type error. Problem of reading. So TOT marks is equal to what is this? CM plus CPPM plus PYM. Are you following me? So is it possible to do it? What type of PYM and CM and all those things? STR type. But I need to do what? With this, what is happening? Concatenation will be done. Concatenation. How do you avoid the concatenation and numerical things? Concatenation అంటే కూడా తెలియదు ఇప్పుడు. Print of TOT marks. Execute quickly. I'll say 100. So Raj 45, 67, 78. But what I mean concatenation. I don't want concatenation. I want to take it what? Int of CM, int of CPP int of PYM. Then I will get the total marks. I'll say the value called 100 KVR. So 40, 40, 40. 40, 40 called 120. Earlier 40, 40 concatenated or not? So I got it. What is the next step? Percentage equal to what? TOT marks by what? 300. 300 into, what is that? Into 100. Got it. 100. Got it. Next I need to go for what? I need to give the grade. I need to give the grade. So, ఎంత పడుతున్నావు ఆయన చూడకపోతే పడి ఉండేటాడు కదా కదా ఇఫ్ ఈస్ నాట్ సేయర్ యూ విల్ మైట్ ఫాల్ డౌన్ థింకింగ్ సంథింగ్ ఈరోజు అనవసరంగా ఎందుకు వచ్చాం క్లాస్ కన్నా సో ఈవెన్ ఐ కేమ్ టుడే బికాస్ లాస్ట్ 2 days ఐఎమ్ గెటింగ్ ఫీవర్ స్టిల్ ఐ కేమ్ టుడే ఇఫ్ ఐఎమ్ ఏబుల్ టు కమ్ ఐ హావ్ టు గో స్టిల్ ఐఎమ్ కమింగ్ I put a tablet and I came. So, you are all right already. 11 o'clock waking up, taking breakfast, compulsory, vast breakfast, and sitting and sleeping in the class. Come to next. I will go for what? Grade. I need to go for fail grade. How do you write the fail grade? Fail grade. Give the grade. This one I'm going to take up. Any one of the student is getting this one, I need to go for it. How do you write it? If int of CM less than 40, less than 40, you need to tell under ARA, you need to tell int of CPPM less than what? 40. 40. Next, I will write it next. One more thing I am writing. I will write it. What is this now? PYM. PYM less than 40. Under ARA. ఎందుకని ఆయన రాశాడనా are you following the chart window? So Mohan Krishna written R. You are also following him. Ara under. Ara under. Not. ఏది కాకపోతే ఉత్తగా చూడడం బిక్క ముఖం వేసుకొని ఇందుక మీరు అండ్ ఆర్ క్లారిటీ ఆల్సో నాట్ దే అండ 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 ఆరా ఆర్ వై ఆర్ ఎనీ వన్ ఆఫ్ ద సబ్జెక్ట్ ఎనీ వన్ నాట్ ఆల్ ద సబ్జెక్ట్ ఎనీ వన్ ఆఫ్ ద సబ్జెక్ట్ ఈస్ లెస్ దాన్ 40 ఫెయిలే కదా ఉండట్లేదు మొద్దు సో వాట్ ఇస్ ద గ్రేడ్ grade is equal to what? Fail. Grade is equal to fail. Next I will write it else. Else. In the else part I will go to where? Here. Else. If the students are getting more than 40. So you are getting C marks 90. C++ marks 90. Python marks 39 you got it. PYM marks 39. 90 less than 40. True ఎట్లయితే true ఎట్లయితే you're saying true but you're saying true beginning last time already said a is less than that time also 90 less than 40 false or 90 less than 40 false 39 less than 40 true false or true huh? Stand up once false or true huh? True sure so it is a true so grade is what fail grade is fail so you got 40 40 40 40 40 40 40 less than 40 40 less than 40 40 less than 40 40 are false or false coming to where Here I need to write the grade. Distinction first, second I need to write. How do you write it now? If, Babu Madulu, come on. TOT marks in range of 250, comma 301, 301. If that is the case, TOT marks, TOTMAR, TOT marks is equal to what is the grade? Grade is equal to what? Distinction. Distinction. Distinction I am going to take. One more I am going to write it. One more here. What is the next one? Come on. L if I will write it. L if stage దాటిపోయింది ఇప్పుడు. L if కాదు ఇక్కడ మనకు కావాల్సింది ప్రాబ్లమ్ సాల్వింగ్. L if still if you are like a BTech student, you are almost out of coverage area. So total marks is called what? I will write it in the range of, I need to write. What is this? 200. I can write like this also. What is this now? 200. Like this I can write. 200 like this I can write. Less than or equal to what? 249 I can write it. Ilagod Raj. Already I said in the beginning. A, B less than or equal to A greater than C. Biggest of 3 numbers time. Beginning lo. In Gurtuledam ma Gurtunde. Endika mira. So grade is equal to what? First. Grade is equal to what? First. Grade is equal to first. Now I will write it next. What is the next? L if I will write it. One more way I can write it. What is the next? TOT marks greater than or equal to 150, 150 and under different patterns I am writing. TOT marks less than or equal, less than what? 200 or less than or equal to 199. Grade is equal to what? Second. Second. Next, else. Else. Else means what? Other than that. If you want to write it, that also you can write it. L if I can write it. What is this? TOT marks. TOT marks in range of TOT marks in the range of what I'm going to do it 120 and 150. 150. What is the grade? I'm going to write it. Grade is equal to, come on, third. Is the problem? Bracket problem. మంచి నాలెడ్జ్ ఉంది అయితే బ్రాకెట్లు ఎల్ఇఫ్ పాస్ కీవర్డ్ కాడ పాస్ bracket elif. So over. Finally, this is grading is over. Now I need to display this if else statement is over. Now I need to display the student marks list. This part I need to display the students marks report. This I'm going to take up. Students marks report. How do you print? Print off. So I'm going to write 50. So there I'm going to. So here I'm going to write it. Print of what? /T. Student marks report. All values need to print. That's all. Nothing is difficult. Print of what? /T. Student number. I'm going to write it. Dot format of what is this now? SNO. Next. Next, what is this? Student name. Student name. What is this now? Yes, name. Yes, name. What is this? CM. Next is called what you know? CPPM. Student marks in C. Student marks in C. Student marks in where? C++. Marks in C++. Marks in where? Python. PYM. PYM. Just printing. Nothing is difficult. marks in Python. Marks in Python. There I'm going to write it. What is the next? Student total marks. What is that? Student total marks. Student total marks. I will print. What is that? Variable name. TOT marks. Percentage of marks. Student percentage of marks. I'm going to write. Percentage of marks is equal to what? Percent. I'm writing percent. So this is the grade I need to print. Grade. Student grade. Grade is equal to grade. I'm going to write it. So this is output of the code, right? So here the complete code 150. Guido Van Rossum. Already individual I tested students. I need not to write again. Guido Van Rossum. C language marks 50, 90, 100. So got it. What are the marks? Total marks is how much? 240. 80%. What is it? First, you say next 100. Rossum here. Say C language marks 90, 90, 99. Got it? Distinction. Because the 279 is more than the range of 250 to 300 range. Remember, are you okay? So row sum here, I'll say 60, 60, 60, 60, 120, 120. And I'll write something like what? 50. So what is that now? Second. Second. First already you have seen, distinction you have seen, second you have seen. Next, 200, RS, 40, 40, 40. 40, 40 is called third. Third. 100, Rosam, Rosamadu, Madhubabu. So, I will take it 39, 40, 40. So it's called fail. And smiling face. Idena? Distinction oddu. Very serious face. First class, no. Second class, no. And happy. So like that. Chadukal. First, you need to read. This is about the way of writing the code. You can write the same code in different way also. If you write different way, what will happen? That is only Amiripet code. You have to roam here only. Ee gallilalo. You need to roam here only. Because these people standard that is. To go to any of the companies, any platform level coding if you want, you need to have the standards. What I'm using? Is digital, is alpha, join. Is it explained already? So remember how many functions I taught? Almost 20, 21 functions I said. Need to remember. If you remember everything, you are an expert. Otherwise, garbage collector will ready to collect you. So take care. So tomorrow class, I will go for what? Functions concept I will introduce. So anyhow, power may go. So take care, students. Tomorrow, don't miss it. We'll go for the concept of what? Functions. Thank you. Carry on. All the best.